Greetings and welcome to your Oracle message for the day. I am Kat Morgan and I welcome you to this video, to this channel, and to this space. For returning friends that have been here before, for new friends that have just found this channel and just found this video, all are welcome. In this space, we are always going to be looking at how we can be our most authentic selves, living our passion, living our purpose, finding our mission, and going forward and conquering. So you're always going to get love and support from me personally and from everyone when you start expecting that and bringing it for everybody else as well. This is how we heal ourselves, and this is how we heal the planet as a collective together. So welcome. If you feel so inclined to like and or subscribe to the video and channel, it does help the YouTube algorithm help other people find these videos and find the channel. I don't get any money for them. This will never be a monetized channel. We have just started going through a new oracle deck for this new astrological season, and this is Scot Howden's Oracle of Light and Dreams. These images are just so beautiful. I'm really just get a kick out of this one for today. This is card number 46, which represents Toyland. And here we see what looks like to me a little girl puppet that has come to life. Kind of like a Pinocchio kind of thing, but she looks much better. Little princess, right? And she's got her little stuffed teddy bear. She's got balloons, and there's like more coming to her or available to her. And I'm really just getting a sense of, she doesn't have a super playful look on her face. It's more like pensive. And I'm not sure if he did that intentionally, if the artist did that intentionally. I have not looked in the book to see what our actual reading is for this card. What I do always is just kind of look at the energy that I'm reading from the card itself as your reader for this video, but you also are reading this card, so you may be getting a completely different message than I am. If you feel so inclined to share that in the comments, I would love to hear that. I am always very interested in seeing whether what I'm getting is what's in the book, number one. Number two, what's resonating with you. So if you feel like sharing that, go for it. You guys know, the returning friends know, everybody that comments always gets some kind of response from me, a like, a love, a reply. I just adore you guys. I love and appreciate you so much for just stopping by. Okay, but for our card specifically, sitting in the clouds, this feels just like a dream to me. And I do know that having that playtime, having those things that you love to do that don't bring you necessarily money or maybe a health benefit, or doesn't necessarily bring you some kind of tangible reward, but it brings you something more intrinsic within you. It brings you inner peace, it brings you inner joy. So whatever it is that you find amusing for you, that's playful. I like flying kites. I like going to parks with a bottle of soap bubbles and several different kinds of wands and kites, and just going out there and basically recapturing childhood. If your growing up was anything like mine and a lot of other people, especially in this time, regardless of your generation, the folks that are coming awake and aware now are, a lot of them, a lot of us had kind of stressful childhoods, we can say. And so maybe playtime wasn't something that was fun. Maybe playtime just wasn't something that was even there. Now you have permission to play. You need that time for you. You need that time to laugh. You need that time to have pure, unadulterated joy and happiness, to really experience and get into what it is that you find that makes you happy. I'm not even gonna, you got my examples for a couple of things for going to the park, whatever it is for you. Allow your inner child to have some time to play. We work. We're so busy on the grind, we forget to take time out to relax and to actually play. So those three things need to be in balance: work, rest, and play. All three need to be happening in your life. And if you're feeling like there's a whole lot of one as opposed to the others, we've all got 24 hours here on this planet every day, right? So 8 hours of rest, 8 hours of work, 8 hours of recreation. That can be cooking and eating. It can be, listening to music and going to concerts. It can be a whole bunch of different things, painting and writing poetry. Don't be looking at it in terms of a waste of time. There is no waste of time when you are benefiting from something and it's increasing your spirit and, as I look at it, your spiritual quotient of joy, of light. That is where we have our light. Our God creation energy is all based in love. And if we're not getting that sense of joy, which is a result of love, of self-acceptance, of self-love, that's where we can truly enjoy going out and playing, when we know that we are being true to ourselves. We're not doing something because somebody else thinks it's fun. We are doing it because we actually enjoy it. So let's take a look at the book and find out what our actual reading is for this card for today. It is card number 46, which represents Toyland. Oh, here we go. Take time to play. The energy it represents is imagination, creativity, joy, and spontaneity. This card represents play and the imaginative and creative forces that are engaged when we participate in playful activities. There are few things in life that are more joyous and beneficial than the pure fun of play. Games and recreation are essential in childhood development. They provide children with the opportunity to use their creativity and develop their imaginations and physical, cognitive, and emotional strength. Now, while play is often viewed as a childhood activity, there is ample proof that it is highly beneficial to people of all ages. Engaging in playful activities with friends, a partner, coworker, or pet is a great way to improve your imagination, creativity, problem-solving abilities, and physical and emotional health. Whether it's kicking a ball in the park, sharing a joke, playing fetch with a dog, or countless other activities, play is something that we should all make time for. And here's our little quote from, this one's from Carl Jung. The great joy of play, fantasy, and imagination is that, for a time, we are utterly spontaneous, free to imagine anything. In such a state of pure being, no thought is unthinkable. Nothing is unimaginable. What a beautiful little reading. What a beautiful little message. I just want to go back and just reread this. Remember, playing and recreation games, they provide children with the opportunity to use creativity and develop imagination, and it does the same thing for us. And it benefits us in having more avenues of problem solving as well. When you engage your imagination and creativity, you're telling your brain it's okay to think outside the box. So maybe there's some kind of issue in your life that seems to be not being resolved easily, not being resolved clearly, that you're not seeing a direction to go in that's going to bring a result that you actually want to have. It's maybe been stressing you out a little bit. This message, this card, our card for today, is telling us just put it on hold for a second, put a lid on it, put it on the back burner, put it on simmer. Okay, we're not letting it go, but for a little bit, for 5 minutes, for 20 minutes, however long you have, just take a moment, get a pen and paper, and start doodling. If you like to draw, if you like to write poetry or write little stories, just start coming up with a little story or a little poem of something you see inside of in front of you, your coffee cup, or a book that you've been reading. Whatever it is, come up with something new. Come up with something you've never thought of before. While you're not thinking about that problem, your subconscious mind still is. Because our brain, especially our subconscious mind, does not like having a resolution, does not like questions, does not like that. Wants always answers, wants always resolutions. So whenever we have a situation in our lives that we cannot find a resolution for, it keeps our subconscious going. So if you're feeling like you're just tired and worn out, it's probably because your brain has just been working on this and working on this nonstop. Because that's what our subconscious does, is it'll keep working at something until it figures out an answer. Whether it's the right answer or the wrong answer, it doesn't matter. The point is, when you take time to play, like we're hearing and seeing in this card, when you take that time out, you're actually investing in more possibilities coming your way, more things coming into your mind of ideas, divine guidance coming through as well through play. Okay? You'll get messages all of a sudden. It's just like a clap of thunder or a burst of sunlight coming through the clouds, and you're just like, wow, why couldn't I think of that before? Well, because we did not allow our subconscious to actually have some time to think about it while we were playing. So take time out to play today. This is a serious message to play, which doesn't always seem to make sense, right? But I know you're understanding exactly what I'm saying. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I love you. Have the most amazing, fantastic day. You're going to be fine. Everything's going to work out fine. I don't know what it is that you're dealing with, but whatever it is, I'm not telling you this just a trite little message here of, foo-foo feelings and nothing else like that. No. What I want you to understand is when you take that time out to play today, you're going to get the answer you're looking for from a different direction entirely. So please give yourself this opportunity, okay? I love you. If nobody has said that to you today, you can't say that anymore because I just said it to you. I love you. Have the most amazing, fantastic day. And ciao for now.